The morning sun hits the fantasy world, but for our hero, it's just another day of waking up screaming? Chapter 6, Training in Myth, kicks off with Tanaka yawning in bed while his skeletal companion Suke watches from the window like a creepy bony alarm clock. Tanaka is not happy. He's shouting at Ekigoya-san, "That's terrible! If you're gonna book me, tell me directly!" He's making it clear he's a package deal now, introducing his hooded friend. "Suke here, nice to meet you." The mood shifts as a refined man calmly sips his tea. He's got a sudden request for Tanaka-san. The bombshell? He needs him to handle something quickly. A dragon? Tanaka's face says it all. He did not sign up for this. Tanaka literally leaps out of his seat in a panic. "No way! I'm E-rank. Don't expect too much." The man just laughs it off. "Haha, I'm kidding." Then he leans in with a serious question. "Do you two know about the dragon attack on the hot springs town?" Suke, the font of all knowledge, chimed in. "Yeah, we do." He heard the elite dragon slaying squad barely managed to draw. Yikes. Now the town is rebuilding and the local guild is sending reinforcements to help out. The man with the folded hands has a plan. Since the experts are busy with the dragon, the monsters around town are being neglected. So if you could cover for about 10 days, Tanaka-san, he even offers to pay for all lodging expenses. Talk about a sweet deal. Tanaka stares down at a massive, ancient-looking grimoire. It looks powerful, but our hero is feeling a bit slumped. I wanted to train my magic though, he mutters, looking for a way to level up without the life-threatening danger. Suge drops some harsh logic. He tells Tanaka that training healing magic inside the town is a no-go. Why? Because Tanaka Dano's magic is dangerous unless we go far away. When even a skeleton thinks your magic is scary, you know it's broken. The realization hits Tanaka like a truck. Since his magic is specifically for treating injuries and illnesses, practicing on perfectly healthy people is totally pointless. He looks absolutely defeated by the logic of his own power. Tanaka's inner monologue goes into overdrive. To train, he needs patience, but he screams, "I hate pain and suffering." He refuses to put himself in danger, declaring his life motto, "Knock on the stone bridge and go back safely." Basically, he's the world's most cautious healer. Tanaka's eyes go wide as a light bulb finally flickers in that cautious head of his. He mutters to himself, "If only there were a place full of injured people." Suddenly, he's got it! The memory of the earlier conversation flashes back. Did you hear about the dragon attack on the hot springs village? Tanaka realizes the perfect training ground was mentioned right under his nose. Oh right, there is one! Cut to the next day and the duo has wasted no time. Tanaka and Suka-san have arrived at the hot springs village, looking like high fantasy travelers on a mission. The stakes are high and the air is heavy with the aftermath of destruction. As they walk through the ruins, Suka-san seems a bit uneasy. Was it really okay to just leave like that? But Tanaka is confident in their cover, replying, "It's fine. They won't notice for a few days. Besides, we're in disguise." Tanaka stops in his tracks. His gaze sharpens as he looks at the devastation around him. But the reality of the situation is starting to sink in as he sees the true cost of the dragon's rampage. The scene is absolutely grim. Tanaka looks around in shock, seeing bloodstains on the stones and people huddled in the wreckage. "Whoa, this place is in terrible shape," he observes, seeing the bandaged survivors struggling to pick up the pieces. But then that trademark Tanaka smirk returns. He sees opportunity in the tragedy, chuckling to himself. "Looks like we can breeze through training here." He spots his first target and calls out, "Hey, old man over there!" Without warning, Tanaka lunges forward with his hand glowing. The old man looks startled as Tanaka shouts, "It may be sudden, but here, a healing magic." He's not wasting a single second getting those XP points. After the treatment, Tanaka plays the part of the mysterious benefactor. He calls over his partner, almost slipping up on the name. "Suka-san, my assistant, give him some food." The old man is moved to tears by the unexpected gift. Tanaka keeps up the act with a sly grin, telling him to take it. "It's a reward for helping with my magic experiments," he thinks to himself. After all, it would feel wrong to have them help him level up his skills for free. Tanaka and Suka-san are going all out. Our hero shouts to his partner, "All right, assistant, there are more injured people over there." It's official, the healing magic training spree has begun. Tanaka's face is a mask of pure maniacal joy. He lets out a hehehe. My skills are leveling up. He's feeling absolutely unstoppable, declaring that he's not afraid of injuries or illnesses anymore. But wait, Suka-san drops a reality check. But if Ekigoya Dano finds out, he'll be mad. Tanaka's instant confidence deflates into a miserable ugh. Realizing they might be overdoing it, the duo tries to play it cool. Tanaka mutters, however, as they decide to be more discreet and avoid talking as much as possible. Suka-san just gives a resigned, understood.
Too late! The rumor of the mysterious healer spreads through the ruins like wildfire. A crowd of grateful villagers gathers around with a mother and child looking up in awe, whispering, "Thank you, mister." Tanaka is sweating bullets under his hood. This is bad. I think we're standing out too much. Meanwhile, Suke-fan is staying in character, handing out supplies with a blunt, "Here's your food reward." Then comes the ultimate weapon. Oh, those pure eyes! A child looks up with literal stars in their eyes, asking the million-dollar question. Who exactly are you two? Where did you come from? Tanaka completely panics, pointing vaguely toward the horizon. From over there. Talk about a world-class cover story. The village elder is absolutely stunned, staring at Tanaka with his mouth hanging open. All he can manage to choke out is a shocked, "Oh my!" The old man's eyes widen as he connects the dots. Lately, I've heard rumors that a god descended on that mountain. He looks Tanaka right in the face and gasps, "Could it be that you are?" The villagers are literally bowing down. As Tanaka stands there sweating bullets, the crowd chants in unison, "A god! A god!" He looks like he wants to melt into the floor. Time for a strategic retreat. Tanaka throws on his best mysterious face and lets out a boisterous, "Ha! Ha ha ha! Our mission is now complete." Suke-san just watches, probably wondering if they can actually pull this off. Farewell! With a dramatic shout, the duo bolts out of the village, leaving the stunned survivors praying to their divine savior. Flashback time to set the scene. At the end of year 5969 of the creation era, a dragon's rampage left the Hot Springs village in total ruins. Buildings were leveled, and the casualty list was grim. The guild tried to lead the reconstruction, but they were hopelessly short on manpower. That's when the mysterious figure in the deep hood arrived, turning the tide of despair. The legend grows. Rumors spread that this figure came from the same mountain where a miracle happened before. They healed for free, left food, and vanished as quietly as they came. Back at the office, the refined man sips his tea and asks the question Tanaka was dreading. "Did you hear about it, Tanaka-san? A god appeared and healed the injured one by one." Tanaka's poker face is failing hard. He forces a nervous laugh, sweating as he lies through his teeth. "Oh, really? That's the first I've heard of it. We've just been, hunting monsters all day." Suke-san joins the conversation while Tanaka continues to act natural. Well, as natural as he can. The man notes that while the god was a huge help, the shortage of healers is still delaying reconstruction. The mood suddenly turns chilling. His gaze sharpens as he mutters, "Stories like this tend to get exaggerated and cause unnecessary trouble. It's a bit concerning." Looks like Tanaka's good deed might have some serious consequences. Tanaka is sweating bullets. He lets out a frantic, "Exactly," while trying to play along with the guild's concerns. His poker face is officially broken, but he's determined to stay under the radar. The lies are piling up fast. Tanaka starts rambling like, "Absolutely, I have no idea who it is. It's unforgivable." He keeps insisting he's just a lowly E rank and needs to be super cautious to avoid drawing unnecessary attention. Let's check the stats, and wow, Tanaka's level is only 23, but his numbers are insane. We're talking over 4 trillion magical power. He's got skills like Worshipped One and Dragon Slayer, yet somehow he's still guild rank E. Talk about being a hidden boss. The scene shifts to the beautiful kingdom of Purin. Cobblestone streets and elegant European-style architecture. It looks like a peaceful paradise compared to the ruins we just left. High above the city stands the majestic Purin Castle. Quick TL note, Purin actually means pudding in Japanese, but don't let the sweet name fool you. Big things are happening inside those walls. Enter Princess Lala of the Kingdom of Purin. With a warm smile and a shimmering crown, she welcomes a very important guest. Welcome, Hero Kamui. Meet Kanzaki Kamui, the summoned hero. Only 17 years old and already burdened with the fate of a world. He kneels before the princess with a determined yes. The princess reveals she's heard all about him from General Red. In the massive throne room, Kamui looks small, but his reputation is clearly huge. Princess Lala praises his accomplishments, noting how he wiped out the monster dens around the royal capital. She thanks him for restoring smiles to the people's faces with a radiant expression. It's official. The kingdom acknowledges Kamui's feats and recognizes him as the protector of the kingdom. The young hero is finally beginning to understand his massive role in this world.
Princess Lala takes center stage, holding a massive ornate shield. She declares it the treasure of her kingdom, bestowed on the hero as a symbol of his duty. The name? The Divine Shield Biscuit. The surrounding knights are losing it. You can hear the collective gasp as they whisper the name in awe. The Divine Shield Biscuit. Clearly, this isn't just a snack-themed accessory. An old man in the crowd adds to the hype. He reveals it's an armor blessed by the supreme god Morinaga. Wait, is the god of this world named after a candy company? This thing is legendary. It's a divine artifact that has reportedly existed since the very beginning of the world. The hype in the room is reaching a breaking point. Hero Kamui takes the shield with both hands, looking dead serious. He states firmly, "I humbly accept the duty as the kingdom's protector." And then Kamui hoists the massive shield biscuit over his head with a roar. He swears upon the divine artifact to vanquish every single threat to the kingdom. But the celebration is short-lived. Princess Lala's expression turns somber as she reminds him that while the capital is safe, people in the frontier are still suffering. The mission is clear. In the name of Princess Lala, Kamui is commanded to head to the frontier and pacify the lands overrun by monsters. Kamui bows his head, accepting the weight of the mission. Now, Hero Kamui, Princess Lala gestures toward a pertinent doorway. It's time to meet the new allies who will support him on this dangerous journey. Talk about a powerhouse team. First, we have Sister Kardovich of the Purin Church, one of their most skilled magic users. Joining her is Tetsujin-sama from the Duchy of Banana, a guild-affiliated A-rank adventurer who's come a long way to lend her blade. The new team member leans in with a wink and a playful finger to her lips. "I look forward to working with you, Kamui-sama," she says with a mysterious grin. The second ally is much more reserved, her face partially hidden by a dark scarf. She offers a quiet, "Yes, pleased to meet you." The hero's squad is officially assembled. Princess Lala is in full hype mode now, addressing the cheering crowd. She declares that soon the entire world will know the kingdom of Purin is destined to be the supreme ruler. The knights are absolutely roaring with excitement. But while the kingdom prepares for war and glory, the narrator drops a bombshell. Without Tanaka's knowledge, the world was slowly beginning to change. Cut back to our low-level healer. Tanaka is performing a magic power transfer. Suke-san looks like he's getting hit by a freight train of pure energy, letting out a pained "ugh." Tanaka checks on his skeletal buddy, asking him how he is. Suke-san is slumped over, admitting that the impact was intense. Success! Suke-san realizes his magic power is fully replenished. Tanaka is thrilled, shouting, "All right, success!" Training with 4 trillion MP is definitely different. The duo dives into some new utility spells. They've mastered airflow for heat waves and earthmound for construction and agriculture. It's supposed to be basic magic, but with Tanaka's stats, it's probably broken.
Suke-san is impressed with the new techniques, but Tanaka is having a minor existential crisis.
he realizes his magic power doesn't decrease no matter how much he gives away. His reaction? A classic, well, whatever. Tanaka just stands there with a blank expression and a simple, oh. He's officially the world's most casual infinite battery. Tanaka and Suke-san are finally coming up for air. Tanaka wipes sweat from his brow, blinking at the sun, and asks the ultimate, oops, question. How many days has it been? Uh-oh. Tanaka had planned to head back the very same day, but time flies when you're breaking the laws of magic. He realizes Echigoya-san is probably looking for them and decides it's high time to head back. 2 weeks. It's been 2 whole weeks. The narrator notes that Tanaka continued his training with the same casual attitude as someone keeping a rental DVD overdue. By the way, those DVDs he rented? Top secret info. Suddenly, huh? The duo stops dead in their tracks as a strange sound echoes through the canyon. What? Tanaka stares into the distance as a dark cloud rises. It's not a cloud, it's a swarm. A bunch of flying creatures are circling over the town. Tanaka turns to his skeletal buddy asking, Suke-san, what do you think that is? Suke-san's hollow eyes are fixed on the horizon. I have no idea, but it's clear the town is in danger. The peaceful training arc is officially over. The situation is dire. A massive prompt appears. First level alert. Whatever those things are, they aren't friendly. Time for action. Tanaka throws off his casual vibe and strikes a heroic pose. Let's stay alert to the movements in the sky and quietly but swiftly head toward the town. Suke-san is right behind him with a firm, understood. Tanaka's destiny begins to move. He gives the weirdest command ever. Move quieter than a cockroach and faster than one. Suke-san, confused as ever, just asks, what's a cockroach? Let's look at the final stats for the chapter. Tanaka's level 23 with a mental power of 2.18 trillion. Suke-san is level 8. Both are still technically rank E, but they're heading into a town crawling with suspicious shadows.